let's take a look at Pong. So this is a classic game, app inventor style over here, and you'll get to play around a few different things today. We'll play with the dragged event. You get to see how that works. And remember, even though we're messing around having a little fun with creating these games, you are getting to learn quite a bit about how this interface works, about how when you're making an adjustment in how blocks are put together, it will impact how the user sees things and the way that things are done. So these are really powerful learning tools, even though they're just fun way for us to play around with for in this case at least a classic game. So it makes it kind of fun. Now I know with some of the other things that we've done, I know we've used orientation sensors. So I heard from a couple of people that said that their tablet didn't have that, didn't work properly for them on there, didn't maybe it didn't have that. And so for this particular program, we're going to use a dragged event, and so should work on every tablet. The dragged event just meaning to control the paddle, you're going to press on it on the screen and just drag your finger back and forth, and it will move for you. So that's how we'll do the movement versus tilting. So you should hopefully everyone will be okay on that. I've never heard from anyone that said they couldn't use a dragged event. So I think every tablet has to have that to be able to have apps function. So anyway, so we have that. So this is sort of what it looked like. Obviously, if you make little changes along the way or colors are different or whatever, then you'll have that. You may decide to put this whole horizontal arrangement up here on the top. I mean, however you would like to do it. I think by default, even in the starter, this starts on top. So a few things are done for you just to get you rolling along when we take a look at the starter file. But anyway, so we have this piece in here, and you'll notice in over here in Canvas, there is this starter file, the pongstarter.aia, and then right below that is this little header edge .png. Now you'll see this in the videos, and you'll see what explanation is for that. But I'll just really quickly, I just want to show you that I put it in here so you can see it. It's also over here under media. So I went ahead and uploaded it into the starter file when you take a look at that. But all the individual media files are here. You don't really need these or even this really if you're going to go ahead and use the starter file. Remember, you're going to projects and then import AIA, and you can use this file to get started. But I know there's some people that like to upload their own little things, and so if you wanted to do it that way, here you go. They're all right here. So at least the ones using the video. So this little heading edge, let me drag this over here real quick. And this particular image file, this is a screenshot again. This is in the videos when Dave refers to them, but just to show you a blown up version of it. So dealing with headings, so directional stuff here, and when you get to how the ball's moving and that kind of stuff, you'll see this. And then the edges. So this is how the edges are referred to. So you've got 1, 3, -1, -3. Okay, so here's this file. When you get to this stuff, it'll make more sense. But that is available too if you want to be able to grab it and blow it up and all that kind of good stuff so you can see it a little bit better or have it separate from the video. Okay, so it's not really that big a deal, but I wanted to go ahead and put it in there. And then let me roll down here. There are actually 8 videos, so you'll see these little videos, and they're very very short, so little chunks at a time, kind of like how you've been doing things. And so you can see kind of description here of what each one of them will do. And let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the starter file. Just let me pull that in here. So here's the starter file. So like I said, some of the things have been done for you to get started, just to make it a little bit easier to get rolling along. But you'll see in these videos, you're going to adjust how the ball works, how it bounces around. You can adjust the size, color. You can do all that kind of good stuff like you've been doing. But this is a pretty fun one. We'll do this one, and this builds us into next week when you'll see you get to do some other kind of creative things. So have fun with Pong. Let me know if you have any questions along the way, but enjoy this one. It's classic.